body outcome challenges, and they always talk about stretching, rotations, and and after doing your workout. And yes, stretches and rotations, they're pretty good, especially if you're going to take part in the body outcome challenges. It's sort of like kickstart your body, get your blood flowing and oxygen to provide you with all the energy that you do need. And the basic stretches that I typically usually do, I start with stretching out my hands and shoulders, and I bring my fingers in, I interlock them, and then I twist backwards and I pull out straight forward. In that way, I'm stretching out my core, my hands, and my shoulders at the same time. Then afterwards, I stretch up forward, giving it a different directional stretching, and I also do bring my hands backwards, interlock them, and then pull back. That it sort of like curves in my body a little bit. Sometimes I may curve in a little bit to provide also the tension within my lower back. And another thing, I do stretch out my neck, go to the right side, stretching out the left side, switch back to balance it up, stretch out the left side, upwards, then downwards. And not forgetting about our side. Yeah, that makes sense, you get the point. Anyway, I also do the side bends. I try to keep my legs together, hands together, and that sort of increases the tension within. Pull, mainly feel it like both sides, this way it's curving in and this way it's stretching out. I just hold it for a few seconds, switch to the opposite side, just like that, then bend forward. I'm able to go all the way with my palms out. Try to keep your legs straight, but you feel the tension within the back of your knees, and you may decide to spice it up a little bit by bringing your head to your knees, just like that. Hold it also for a few minutes, seconds, depending on your wish. And then I also try to bend backwards. I sometimes just bend back just like this with my hands dragging down, or I may decide to bring my hands back, just like that. Mainly the tension is within your lower back. And I also do some quick lunges, just like that. Stretch out one leg while folding the other, switch back, just like that. And that's going to be my first set of stretches. Then I also move on to my hands again. I do bring one hand over my head, and then I pull it back, just like this in the back. In that way, it provides more tension also to this part of the back muscles, just around here. And then I also switch it back, do the same thing to the hand, just like that. Stretches out your back nice and well. And then I move back to my neck, bend my neck, and then twist it up a little bit. Add on my hand to add on support. I do not use my hand to pull my head. That's very risky and dangerous. I just add on my hand just to make sure that it's nice, it's aligning well with my body and it's not crooked. Do the same thing to the opposite side, just like that. And I'm done with basically my stretches. And also from my challenges, since they also involve the palms, things like push-ups, I do stretch out my wrists. Just hold your hand, like for example 90 or 60, whatever you feel comfortable with. Bending your hand a little bit like this. Then use the opposite hand to push it back, depending on how far you are able to go. Do the same thing to the opposite hands, stretching your wrists backwards. And then we also need to balance it up, and that means you fold your wrists inwards, just like this, and the same thing like that. And also there are some muscles within that aligned midsection to be able to straighten them out. You hold the back of your hand with the other, just nice firm and leg, and then I use my thumb to fold onto my fourth finger or third digit, depending on how you count your fingers. So, and then I twist it a little bit. I don't know if you can be able to see. Twist it back and then pull. So my hand is sort of like forming this weird, funny sort of like flying bird thing. Yeah. And then, do the same thing for the opposite hand, just like that. And you might decide to add on some front kicks to quick start your blood pressure. Then I move on to doing rotations. I start with my shoulders and hands. Go counterclockwise. I usually do 5 times. Switch back 5 times. And then afterwards, I do rotate my neck. Also do it 5 times. Clockwise, then move back counterclockwise. And back to my shoulders, just move them forward just like this, and then also rotate them back 5 times. You can vary your counts depending on your wish and your interest. Move on to my short waist, grab my hands on, move just like this. Try to go forward, stretch it out, bend backwards, just like that, and then also go into the opposite direction, just like that. Try to make a nice round circle, so it could be good also for your dancing. So it's a nice dance practice. And then anyway, back to your knees, and then also clockwise, then counterclockwise. I finish it up, start with stretches, end up with stretches. Another stretch that I tend to do is I tend to move my hand back like this, move this hand and then back like this, and then try to interlock my fingers and then do pull. Give that a try. It also provides you a nice stretching mainly for this hand, and then switch it back and forth. Do the same thing, just like that. You may bend it back and forward, and those are the basic stretches that I usually do before and after. They're good for you. Give them a try. As usual, share, subscribe, leave in the comments any questions below, and please, as usual, let me know how it goes. Stay cool.